Hi, this is Nan from Nan for Art, and I'm doing my Monday video. I'm going to do it on minis like most people do. My minis go towards my sinking funds. So let me get started. This is my high priority mini challenges. They're the more important things, and I do have a lower priority minis, but I think I'll do them on another day. Also wanted to say that I think I might have figured out Canva and how to load everything and Ko-Fi. So these are some free challenges on my Ko-Fi just to say thanks for, I don't really have a lot going on there, but just to say thank you to everybody who's been so supportive. So they'll be over there. And then this is my high priority mini challenge book. And I always like to get my sinking funds randomizer out. Like I've said before, it's not really important where they're going exactly, but I just like to know how much money I'm putting in everywhere. And I think I've said before that the way I do my money is on Friday, I get all the cash out that I'm going to plan on budgeting that week. And I put a little note and a paper clip just to show me that that's how much. And I do that for everything. And I'm not going to do all my challenges today, obviously, but I have my tinies, my things, my hurricane fund, 1 month ahead, Friday and group challenges, and oh, there's my other money for here. And then this is for my personal binder. So it helps me remember where they're all going. I could write it down, but it just, that way I know if I have enough money for them. Definitely not gonna have enough ones to do all this today, so we'll just do one round and I'll put the rest in later. Anyway, I removed these, and I just always put the clips in this little jar that I keep up here. And then on Fridays, I just take them all out and I put my money out. Okay, so for this challenge, I put money in, and in my lower sinking, my not sinking funds, but my lower priority minis, I use prop money. But for this one, I like to use real ones. In case I need to move it over somewhere that's important, I can. Okay, I'm gonna start off. 2 for number 1. 2 for number 2. 4 for 3, which is my husband's glasses, and I would like to say that his glasses are just about fully funded, but we'll see at the end of today. 3 for auto maintenance. Always a good thing. I have a very old van that's been so reliable. I hate to get rid of it, so I just keep fixing it, which my husband says, I could have bought a new car, and I'm thinking, I like my van. I've got 4 for number 5. Ooh, I was supposed to start on 5. Oh well, I'll start on 5 next time. That's our stove. We have a ceramic stove top that just stopped working, and it is expensive to replace. 4 for number 6 for our new bed. 7, oops, better roll that. 2 for our old tractor. And let's see, 8 hurricane funds. Now I've just got to do more than that for there. So I'm gonna move that over to what I'm gonna call a specialty, my fancy binder. It'll have things, more expensive challenges in it, and when the weeks I have extra money, like this happens to be that week, I'll start working on those and adding more and more money. In the meantime, I'll just keep adding a little bit of money in this one for hurricane stuff, but it won't be my main savings for there. And 9 is the medical deductible, gets 2. And 10 is our little shelter building. We only get 1 this time around. Okay, that's pretty much telling you where everything is. Let's go back to 1, and it's 3 bills. Number 3 gets 2. Number 4 gets 3. Number 5 gets 4. That's good. That's the last. I always end up stopping here, so I'm going to leave this here because I'm going to do one more round of this off camera, because I don't have the ones to do it right now. I have to go condense some, but for now that'll do. Okay. Let's see, number one is Esme. I always call her my little sweetheart. And she got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I can mark off 2 of these shamrocks, right? Okay, that's good. This challenge is by Anna Banana Budgets. I think that turned out so cute. I just love that one. I may print it again and laminate it so that I have it. I have one binder that's all cat things, cat challenges, and I'm going to use it for saving for budgeting. So I'll be starting that binder this week too, since I have a little bit of money to work with. I'm looking forward to doing that. I haven't done anything with it, and it's so pretty. It's a real shiny binder. Plus it's full of cats. That's not a bad thing. Okay, this is my glasses for mark off 2. My glasses are I think both of our glasses are almost fully funded, and then I may switch this over to something else. I haven't bought glasses in so many years, but I had eye surgery and I need new glasses now for sure. And let's see here. I know they're probably a lot more expensive than when I first got them. And here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that's Steve's. Well, my husband's getting fancier glasses. Let's see if I got any for mine. 4. Did I just completely mess that up? 2 is my glasses. Yeah, well, regardless, we're on 4, and 4 is car maintenance. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a good thing. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is by Budgeting with a Ginger. I'm hoping I'll use up all my Valentine's ones this time, because there are so many cute St. Patrick's Day and March ones out. I want to use those too. Might come back to this one and add a 1. Well, yeah, just add a 1. Let's see what we got here. This is for stovetop. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that was the one that got a lot of money this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I said last time, I just got to keep at this. Eventually, we'll have enough money when I start moving enough over to sinking funds to get a new stovetop. They're expensive. I was surprised, really. I think everything's more expensive these days, so it's good that we save for them, right? Oh, this is another cute Budgeting with a Ginger by Brittany. I think that's such a cute one. And this one got 4. And this is the bed. We need a new bed. I think I told everybody that last time. We have a very, very old Sleep Number bed, which still works, but after a while I think the mattresses just get worn out and stuff, and so we're ready for a new one. But they also, like the stovetop, were way more expensive than we anticipated, so I'm glad that I have a way to save some money up on purpose. That's the best thing about doing this budgeting, is like, I could say I'm trying to save money in the past for things like this, but it's just not that easy. You end up spending money and it goes, and there's never an envelope with money saying, oh, this goes to this. It's just your money's in your bank, and for me, it would just seem to disappear. I am just amazed at how much money I'm saving now compared to a year ago. I just started this in September, and I don't expect to have enough to buy a stovetop or a new bed right away, but when I'm ready, I'm going to have a good, decent chunk there. It's not just going to be sitting in a random file. So I like that. Okay, number 7 is for yard work and our tractor. Like I've said before, we have an old tractor. It really is. I think it's a 1940s tractor, which is, my husband just loves it. And but it does take a lot of work, and sometimes it just breaks and things have to be fixed. But that, I can't even imagine how much a new tractor would be. So I'm glad we have the old one, and that I like fixing old things rather than buying new things whenever possible. It's just what I like. Number 8 is hurricane fund, and I do not have a new challenge in here for this yet. I will do that. I moved I had one that was a $10. Oh, it's this one. I had this one in there, but I could never meet the $10. Like today, where would I put a 1? So I'm going to put this over in what I'm going to call my fancy binder, where I put stuff when I have money. And I just need another smaller one in here so that I can put it in. This will be the sinking fund for the hurricane funds. We just need that because we've been caught in a couple hurricanes here. The part of Florida we live in is inland and we're north, but we still get hit by these storms. And the last time we end up having to go to a hotel, and that's expensive. And you end up eating out and whatever you can do when it's a storm in the closest city to us. We live out in the country. And we do get tornadoes and hurricanes, but you really want to have a little extra money, because I ended up last time having to use my credit card for the hotel and everything like that. And I don't like to do that. I don't use them anymore except for must-have medical stuff. That's it. So anyway, I will put another challenge in this binder for hurricanes, but right now I'm not going to do it right in the moment. This is medical deductible. I think I made myself clear how I feel about that, that is so important. I realize that every time we don't have that backup, that we end up owing that much money to somebody. Like if you have $1,000 deductible, which would be great, and you go to the doctor, until you pay that $1,000, you owe somebody money. So it's good to have that put away. I don't know if that made any sense, but having the deductible would be the money I would pay somebody up front the first few times I had to go to the doctor. And we seem to use it every year. Not my husband, because he doesn't go as much, but I've had some issues and I've had to go. I only have $1 here, and I don't like that. I think I'm going to roll a dice and take some out of I have a few ones over here for my pocket money. I want to put more in here. 4, okay. Okay then. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the only cheat I'll do. Let's see here. I think I'll take a pink. I haven't done pink yet. This is a weird color. This is one of those ones where the caps, look at this cap. That does not look like that. But I do like these Crayola markers, but that doesn't look like that. They're mystery markers. Okay, so we'll put 4 in here. Okay, that's that one. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my mini binder. Since it's not, my mini binder only has 6 things in it, it won't take that long. Call it my low priority. Let's see. Oh gosh, and I don't think I have the ones again. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe I can condense some. I usually try and put $11 in this binder. I'm a week behind because last week I was feeling a little bit off and didn't feel great, so I think I skipped doing my binders on the day I would normally do them. I usually do everybody on the same over the weekend, but now that I'm going to video them, I would spread them out a little bit. I do have $11 worth of these because I counted them. Let's see if I'll be able to do this. Okay, let's see here. These are the cutest little dashboards. Everybody budgeting with a ginger. The first time I put them in, I couldn't think of it, and I know she did them, but I just couldn't think of it. So let's see. I think what we're going to do is, since I don't have enough change, I'm going to put an IOU in these, and I'll get to change back later. 1. Okay, well, we can do that. This little challenge is by Punky Pennies, and I've seen other people using it. It was just one of my favorites that I've seen. I had to go get it. And I'm going to make them all $1. Oh, this is the binder that I said everybody should be 50 cents. I'm going to change that. I could change that 1 into $1 thing and say 50 cents. There we go. Oh, let's see here. I remember this one. I ran into a problem here because I only had you know what it is? I'm playing with this with cash. That's why I'm having a problem. I'm going to cut this part out. All right, I'm going to play my low priority challenges. These are things that they're not as important as the high priority challenges are, but they're important. They're upcoming expenses, and we'll definitely need the money for them. This has, take out my randomizer card. A little crowded in here because I've been working in here too, but I play this with prop money. And I do have I say like last week, I usually play between $8 and $11, and I have $11 to put in here this week, so I'm going to do that. Put it in my bank. And then this one, I do play with a 4-sided die to see how many is going to go in here. So 1's going to get 3. Let's see if I can lay this out flat. Make sure they're shuffled. I don't want to get all one in one kind. I'm not used to these laminated cards, though. I will say that the first couple of videos I've done, they just seem like they're like, whoosh, they want to go everywhere. Okay. Number 2 gets 2. Number 3 gets 2. Number 4 gets 4. Number 5 gets 2. I'm going to do 5 twice because I should have started there. 6 gets 4. Number 7 gets 2. And that means number 8 wants 4, but it didn't get it, so I'll move this my little dollar store clip over. But I really like these little clips. Okay. I'm going to go around and do this a second time because I have last week's money to put in here too. So we'll start here. I'm going to put in my second $11. And when all the prop money's out, we'll go over again. Okay, number 1. Oh, goodness, this one. It's all right. Now that it's 50 cents, it'll be easier. I got 25, 25, and 25. So that's 75 cents. So that's 50. And 75, a half a heart. Number 2 gets It's $1.25. I remember this one last time. I thought, well, that's not going to be pretty, but it will be done, at least. I'm going to leave these out since I'm going around again. I think I already said that, but just in case I didn't. $0.75 here. And this is Superior Budgets. I'm going to make these 50 cents. Uh-oh, left that one out. It'll be all right. And we're going to have a half a circle. And number 4 gets $1, $1.50, $2. So that's great. $1, and I'm just making these 50 cents, so that's $2. Gosh, I'm so close to finishing that one. I'll finish it on the next go round, I'm sure. Number 5 got $1, $2, $3, $3.50. Wow. Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 50. So $1, $2, $3.50. I believe that is correct. Sometimes I think, oh, I made a mistake, and I think, oh well, it's still saving money, and it's all right. Every once in a while, I'm definitely going to make mistakes counting money and talking. It's just the way my brain works. This one got $1. I'm going to make these 50 cents too. Boy, I noticed watching back on these videos, these little click it pens, I really like them, but they definitely click. Like you can hear the click, click, click all through the video. I think that's what I just said, 50 and 50. Okay, we'll leave that there. And poor number 8 only got $0.25. Let's see what this is. 50 cents. Well, we'll just do a half a heart for right, or half a circle for right now. It is what it is. Alrighty then. I'm gonna go back around and start all over again because I put last week's $11 in there too. Oops, sorry little guy. If I ever play a game, he's my little lucky game piece, and I do have a game in mind that I want to play, but it'll go in my, what I call my expensive binder when I have extra money. Okay, sure that this is right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't want to have to go count all that again. Did I miss somebody? 2, 3, 4. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. No, it's $9.50. I'll bet I didn't get them all out of here. Let's see here. Oh, not there. Oh, I missed one. I see it. Somewhere in there. Yep, I missed number 6. 9.50, 10, 11. Okay. Wow, if y'all are still with me now, you're warriors. So, I don't know where that goes. I'm just going to start over again from the beginning. We'll do them again. I know I promised my videos would get less clunky. Maybe that's not going to happen. I do feel like I'm figuring out so many different things. There is a lot that goes into doing this, more than I thought. You have to learn about your videos and how to edit them. You have to learn about Canva and if you're using other art programs, those, and it's just a lot. And I'm going to cut myself some slack and say I do know this stuff will get easier. It's mostly being really prepared, and I will do better when I have a separate area in my studio, because right now trying to work on my art desk is crazy. If I showed you guys a shot of this desk I'm working on, you would you'd be amazed. Anyway, here we go again. 3. That one. 3. Number 2 gets 1. Gets 4. And number 4 gets 1. Number 5 gets 4. Number 6 gets 4. Number 7 gets 2. I don't even know why I bother using that thing. I just completely ignore its existence. I will do it twice. What the heck? It's my money. I can do whatever I want with it. Okay. And that means that number 1 will get the next 2. Let's see. So this one would like to have that. I will start the clip there. Maybe I'll just over time remember that there is a little clip in here telling me this is where you stopped last time. Anything's possible. We'll see. Okay. Okay, number 1 got $1.50, $2, yay, and a normal number on this most difficult challenge, which I will be glad when it's through. Okay. Oops, that's not a good color. So, 50 cents gets 2. That's 2 50 cents. And there's another 50 cents. And another 50 cents. Good, now I can start all on the 50-cent bottom roll. And that's going to go to our sushi date night. Probably owe that one $0.25. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm butchering this video. Let's see here. This one got $1.25. And that's number 2 goes to my Amazon Subscribe and Save card. Once a month, I get a gift card and use it for our Subscribe and Save, and it's nice to have that cash in there. Okay, we're on number 3, and number 3 goes to household items, and I got $1. So they're 50 cents. And I knew this was the salt one, and I'm always grumbling about putting money away for salt. We have a water softener. It takes specialty salt, but I'm tired of putting money in this fund because we've had the money in there. We just need to go get it. So I'm going to put a Let's see, this is fully funded for salt. I'm not putting any more money in for salt right now. We will just skip it. And I'll put that in an envelope when we're done. Let's see. This is number 5, and number 5 goes for air filters for my air cleaners. I have an air cleaner in my studio in my bedroom. It does. My husband has asthma, and I think it does help to run the air filters. There's 50 cents. There's 50 cents. And there's 50 cents. All right. Number 6 is for an actual AC. We have a window unit in 2 places in our house, and they just go bad after a while. There's just no way around it, so I like to have some money in there for that. And that's the one I was doing these bows on. Let's see. Oh, I might finish this one up. It'd be nice to finish one up. Let's see, I was doing these as $1, so this one I needed 75 cents. And I remember confidently saying last week, I'll remember what that is. Oh, this one is $1. And then that leaves me with another quarter bow on this one. No, guys, I'm grabbing one of my oops dollars. I think I explained what oops dollars were last time. They're for this kind of thing. Just like over the making bows and quarter of a bow. So I'll put this one aside. And this saves $8 when it's done. So we'll get the money out of there in the end. Let's see. Number 8 is for, did I skip 7? I'll bet I did. Oh my gosh. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Been making such a mess of this. Okay. Anyway, this one, 2 50 cents, and that is medical. So that's a good one to have. I want to have this going at all times, just for those pesky co-pays. I'm thankful we have insurance. I am not thankful for how expensive it is. They keep, they just keep raising the deductibles where you just, as an average person, cannot. They want you to end up paying for everything. It's crazy. But I don't think I'm probably preaching to a lot of choirs when I start talking about that stuff. It is expensive. Okay, I'm going to do number 8 is my 1 month ahead. And we have $2, so that would be 4 of these. I'm going to go ahead and fill out so $1. There's 50 cents, and there's 50 cents. Okay. Alrighty, and let's see. The only thing I need to get really finished this week was this one, and it is an $8 card. So I'll get $8 out of the bank and put it aside so I can put it in my sinking funds. Let's see here. It would be too easy if I had a 5 in here. But let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Along with that other one makes it 8. That's good. I was just thinking I was going to do so much better this week. But I'm going to film another video right after this, and I'm just going to keep going until I get better at this. my $11 back in there. We know it's $11 because I counted it in front of y'all 62 times. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you on the next video. I'll probably still be wearing the same thing because I think I'm gonna do my 100 days challenge next. Y'all have a good day, evening, morning, whenever you see this, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it.